Herkesiti Aksamla. Welcome back to Plays EUIV for absolute beginners. We've just come out of a war that nearly ended extremely badly because I didn't check before declaring war on Portugal, and it turned out Portugal was a vassal of Spain, so we had to fight both of them along with their allies. So while we did have Great Britain on our side, who were brilliant, they did eventually concede and give in to Spain. And the minute they did, basically, yeah, I cut my losses and also conceded. Now, we have to choose a national idea. I think I am actually going to go for trade. So then we can get lots of money, get our +3 advisors. But anyway, after the last disastrous war, what should we do but go headlong into another one? So let's go and take as much from the Mamluks as we possibly can. We're also involved in a second war with the Timurids, and it sounds like they're joining us in our war. So okay, what have we got? Merchants Guild estate gains 10 loyalty. I think Umera is the soldiers. So even though we don't really want to lose diplomatic power, having just taken trade ideas, if we do gain loyalty with the soldiers, I can raise additional levies. No, I can't. What I can do is demand military support without calling a diet. Nice. 6/4 of the clergy demand administrative support, and at risk of having an extremely disloyal... Oh no. Oh, because I asked for contribution. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to demand diplomatic support, so we now have an even more disloyal merchant class. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, so... what's the plan? Well, I think fortunately the vassals weren't too badly affected by the last war because they were mostly conquering Spanish Italy. So I'm hoping once they've made their way back, there'll be a decent presence in terms of helping the Timurids and such like. Now, I think the Timurids are fighting Lodiya, so maybe what I should be doing is going straight for Lodiya's capital, which will help the Timurids out, because they do seem to be struggling. Hoping one of the vassals is going to take this land. Actually, we should be fine. I don't think the Timurids can claim it anyway. But whether or not they can, we will just roll with the punches. Not sure we'll be able to take everything anyway. I'll have to see. I still haven't made a navy on this side of what would be the Suez Canal. I don't think we're going to have time to finish it now, but in any case, we are sieging castles, so let's speed things up. So we've got Britain wandering around. Zonderan have insulted us. Okay, so shrewd commerce practices. Global trade power is +20%. If you've noticed, I probably should point it out when I'm getting them, but we do actually get a discount on diplomatic ideas for having completed humanist ideas. So each one's costing us 360 diplomatic points instead of... Are they really struggling? Well, they haven't turned it around on the Timurids yet, though, have they? Just a bit conscious that the Timurids will probably end up being our ally to the end now. Oh, hang on, there's a massive Mamluk army here. Well, I mean, not massive, but too big for the Timurids to handle, I think. So let's get over there and see if we can wipe them out. I do not want them attacking their vassals. Oh good, they've stopped. Gives us a chance to catch up. Other armies now chasing that army, so we're basically chasing other armies. That is what we are doing. In which case I might as well speed it up a little. So I've caught an army at least. I'll tell you what, let's head to the castle. In fact, let's not. Where are you going? Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, there they are. There's the Mamluk army. Need to slow things down just a little. So trying to watch two armies at once now. Oh no, they're going that way. Yes, one of my vassals, please come and claim this land. Right, it looks like the Mamluks have gone below here. So I guess I had better siege Oman's capital, which will certainly do the Timurids a favour. If nothing else. And at least I can probably stop watching that army now and focus on this one. Why am I not Defender of the Faith anymore? Who? Bengal? Go away, Bengal. We're Defender of the Faith. Because we had a bit of a hiccup attacking Portugal doesn't mean we're no longer the shining star of the Islamic world. Thank you very much. Okay, we've lost some of our claims. It looks like some of the claims you get as part of the mission tree here are temporary. So we only had a limited amount of time to claim Malta and the holdings of the knights. So never mind, I don't think we'll be fulfilling that mission now anyway. Maybe we can fulfill some of the missions involving the Mamluks. Let us split these armies up because we're not doing castles anymore. So, no, blimey heck, there's a Mamluk army again. It's back. I will catch you and I will put you down. Who's this? Oh man. Okay, so where are you heading now? It looks to me like you might be in trouble as well. Unless you can get out of the way in time. Oh, you can. Well, here's some fun for you. I'm going to leave the Mamluks for a bit and decimate you instead. Because much as I don't want the Mamluks attacking the vassals, they also don't want you attacking my allies. Okay. Slowly making progress. Still, at least there's no nasty surprises this time. You're still moving, aren't you? We're going to get stopped by that fort, aren't we? Oh well, I suppose we'll have to siege it. In which case, we may as well just head straight for the fort. We'll be able to stop them doing whatever they're planning on doing in the meantime. It'd be nice to think that our forts would stop them. But haven't seen much evidence of that in this game. Apparently the zone of control only works one way or something. Could be I'm just not understanding it. I did watch a video on it and it does appear to be pretty complicated. I just find it hard to believe that I could have walked through that fort in any way, shape or form. I think I'd have to siege it. Okay, let's head to Shendi. Let's start taking Alodia. Now, there are some Funge separatists here, so I don't want to come into conflict with them. Actually, to be fair, they have stopped to siege our fort. So, and also, to be fair, I do seem to be walking straight through theirs, so evidently I just don't understand the rules. Fair enough. Now, the Timurids are still there. You guys are actually going to do something. Yeah, I think it's this bit I don't understand. How on earth did they get from this side over to there? To me it seems like they just walked straight past the fort. But there you go. Technically so did I, so I suppose I can't complain too much. Okay, the Mamluks have split into lots of different armies. Oh right, the Oman... Oh right, brilliant. So we don't need to be in Alodia anymore. Which is great. But yeah, I don't want Alodia separatists, thank you very much. Yeah, temporarily. I would much rather have the stability at the moment. Thanks. I'm hoping to get some prestige from this battle, from this war. But we'll see. Right, so we have a scattered bunch of armies, but none of them are very powerful. Exiles coming. No, apparently we can. That's annoying. Okay. Move back there to get non-exiled. So if you remember, when you've got this on one of your armies... No. Okay, it's done. You need to move back into your own land, or maybe just land that you control. And until then, you can't actually attack anybody. Hence the problem. Okay, I didn't really want to attack them with a generalist army, but never mind. hoping vassals can combat this a bit. Timurids as well, actually, they are supposed to be fighting with us on this war. Okay, I guess the generalless army was able to win that anyway. So, fair enough. So mostly we just need to get this fort sieged. At least we don't have to siege this one anymore. Okay, head to there. And I guess speed things up a bit. So they're trying to take their capital back. Apparently with a 1,000 person army. I thought that'd work. But either way, we can bring our army up as well. Maybe we can actually make a bit of progress. I'm hoping once we've got all these that they won't have an easy way to get across and liberate them. And then maybe we can limit the number of provinces they actually have active. I have to say I really was wishing the vassals would... I suppose I thought they'd do a bit more. Of all these armies are getting a bit more powerful now. They've maybe gone a bit beyond the vassals. I keep forgetting how small the Timurids are now. Probably more suitable to be vassalised, actually, to be honest, rather than being an ally. Could we even do that? Oh, apparently we own some of their core provinces. Probably shouldn't bother being allies with them, though, really. Although I do feel a bit bad, given we've been allies for so long. I was wondering if Delhi would have been a better option. Oh, Bengal. To be fair, Bengal's sunnies? Yeah, they are. And you saw Delhi. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to move these armies up. And just keep going with the siege, I suppose. Yeah, we've lost a siege because, of course, an 8,000 army can do a siege faster than a 71,000 army. Why wouldn't it? Okay, looks like the vassals are coming down in force at least now. Problem is, probably not enough force now. Let's see if we can take all this land. Yeah, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, they've got peasants everywhere as well. Right. Well, ideally, we need to finish this siege first. It's not going to work, is it? Okay, here's the plan. Let me take over the siege with these armies, and that will free up the massive army, and I'll head over to the Timurid land, sort out the peasants, and kill any Mamluks that I can find. Put you together, but yeah, we should still be down as, yep, 420 days. Okay then. Alright, I don't need to bother with the peasants now. Fine then. Be like that. If that's what you want. can deal with your own peasant uprising. To be fair, I shouldn't be too harsh on them, but I should dissolve the alliance. Sorry. Even though I do feel a bit bad. Right, Bengal aren't keen on us. How about if we royal marry them? Still not keen on us. Oh, because we're at war. Apparently we're... Oh, they're allied to our rival Deccan. Oh, this is Deccan. Fair enough. Can't say I'm desperately concerned about keeping them as a rival. Alright, at least it looks like there's an end in sight here. Oh, see, there's Fars. Keep forgetting that they're my vassal. Being that they're the most recent one. Okay. Well, can't do anything until I get to Fars now, so... Noble families want to take all the money. Of course they do. Don't they always? Okay then, start taking the remaining Mamluk land. If there's anything else to be done really. I think that was their army. Now they're building a bit more army, trying to make peace. Can't say I'm that concerned, interested. I think we can get a 99% war score, so we really might as well. All these Mamlukian peasants. Oh, right. Of course they are. Right, fine. Let's send them down to deal with the peasants. I will... No, we must do something. I will split these guys up. It's unfortunately uneven. What's going on with you? Oh, it's wasteland. It's wasteland. I find it a little hard to tell because it kind of looks the same size as everything else. Sweden want military access, not a problem. Mamluks want peace. Well, they are at 99% now, so just see what we can get. Quite a lot of stuff, to be fair. Okay. There we go. And apparently it's not going to let us stop moving. Not very high development provinces, but let's get them all cored. Looks like we've actually finished a mission as well, probably the last one we'll finish. Oh, custodian of the holy cities happened to us. Effect missionaries +1, yearly legitimacy +0.5. Now, is that because had we temporarily lost them? Okay, we have fulfilled a mission down here. What did we do? We have conquered Hejaz. We've now got a new conquest against Yemen and Kaffa. So we haven't conquered Tripolitania. I'm guessing those were the North African nations here. Conquer Mocha, famous for its coffee beans. Well, that'll be Yemen, won't it? Yes. Okay. So we would have been moving down into Yemen. you head over to the east. Head to Yarkand, because I think I completely lost an army in the war with Spain. And you head over to the Europeans. And we'll take it from there. But I do suspect that may be it. So we'll ally with Bengal. Hopefully won't get immediately dragged into war. I really must learn to check that they're not in a war before we ally with someone. But I think we're okay this time. Let's start improving relations. But yeah, I think our manpower is so far down, it's like never to be recovered from. So we are actually getting close to the ridiculous amount of money required to actually embrace the Enlightenment. So let us try to do that. Rather than spending the military power, and yet we can also, if necessary, we can spend it trying to bring someone up. There we are. We're finally there. Okay, so we embrace the Enlightenment. We need to immediately get new military, because I think your maximum goes down. Convert cultures. I don't tend to convert cultures, although now that you're mentioning it, if anyone remembers the government screen, we might be able to promote more cultures now. We can! Okay, so in terms of... is it worth it though? Do we not need all the diplomatic power we can get? Astrakani and Romanian. I mean, they're good, but they're only 3%, and we are fairly stable, so it probably isn't necessary. Okay, so the next move. We've got the Enlightenment. We have trade ideas, which should allow us to make more money. We're already making a huge amount of money, so we need +3 advisors, because now it is going to be a race to achieve as greater technology as we can, with the exception of probably doing the trade ideas, which will hold us back in diplomatic tech. I have a feeling we're nearly there for military anyway. I can't honestly imagine we might have time for another war. A relatively benign war. Okay, so we've got an extra merchant. So, anyone remembers from the trade screen, one thing I did want to do was collect from Venice. So this is the other way you can do it, apart from the merchant screen. A load of truces have ended. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're about to be attacked. We need to build our armies up. But, so we could just send someone to Ragasa. There's Ragasa, the trade node that we get nothing from. So our free person, this chap here, whose name I'm going to struggle to pronounce. So we would want to collect from trade, because there's no point transferring trade power. However, if we're actually on the trade node, where we can see that none of the trade power is being retained, but we have 31%, if we just select collect from trade, we can actually select him there, and you can see still that he's not already assigned. So if we send him, let's just quickly pull up the money screen. So on 98.37, I'm hoping that's going to go up, even if not by much. Good to see. Gain some navy tradition. Okay, that really hasn't gone up by much at all. Fair enough then. So what are our alternatives? Okay, so at the moment we have less control of Constantinople than we did. Interesting. We've got 90% now. Hungary has 5%, Venice has 3%. Okay, fair enough. So it might even be worth collecting from trade here, I suppose. Oh, sorry, that's Crimea. Okay, the wrong one. Okay, so... Oh no, I'm not. Fair enough. So if I collect from trade here instead of the chap I sent from Ragusa, how does that affect our money? We have 94.99, roughly 95. See, I still see 90% there. Oh, there we go. 101. It's only giving us 91% at the moment. Not the immense advantage I would have hoped for. Right, okay, so, right. That isn't giving us that much more money. So, okay, apart from that, we've got 3 trade nodes currently feeding into Constantinople. And that's right, there are only 3. So what's a reasonably high-powered one? 559 is coming this way, nothing is going that way. In Astrakhan, and none is being retained. So that isn't that important. Persia. In fact, in some ways, you may be better off looking at the trade screen here, because I think they're put down kind of in order of the amount of money involved. So we have, at the moment, these 4. So they seem to think Astrakhan is next in line. Which I suppose it is, but it looks like all the trades coming forward to Crimea anyway. So I don't think we need to do anything. Ragusa we don't seem to be able to achieve much with. What about Samarkand? Okay, Samarkand... Right, very little is going to Astrakhan. So, some's being retained, most is being brought forward. 2 places it can go, Persia or Astrakhan. Once it gets to Persia, the only place it can really go is Aleppo. However, a lot of it is being retained, so to me, I'm thinking Persia is a good place to transfer trade power. So if we take our trader from Constantinople and look at the money, so we've got it to 100 or so, I think. It's gone down a bit. Okay, apparently more of it. Oh, hang on. Did I select collect from trade by accident? No. No, I don't think so. Okay, so it looks like for some reason more of it is now being retained. Okay, so Samarkand then. Transfer trade power. Not even sure which way it'll be transferred. So 57% there. Oh, we're transferring it this way. Just keep an eye on the money. Proof is always in the pudding. No matter how good your theories are. That's 102. It's not terrible, to be fair. It's not amazing either. Okay, so that's about 102. How about if we just try Basra? Make this the last one. Okay, Samarkand appears to be the best option, so we'll do transfer trade power in Samarkand. Get it back up to 108 or 102, whatever it was. Okay. So, next concern is advisors. We've had time to build some money up again. Okay, national tax modifier will do. Main thing I want is +3, trade efficiency. And reinforced speed, not a great bonus, as in not a great special ability, but we do get +3, and we can now easily afford that. So hopefully we're going to start making some speedy progress. Not sure why you don't have a general. Do you need to split up? You don't need to split up. Okay, but we may as well wait till we've got manpower. You should be there. Oh, Kerman again. I'm sure they'll deal with it. And you are in Yarkand, where you're supposed to be. That's good. That is good. Right. So we still have a way to go. Bohemia wants us to fight Poland. Pretty sure Poland is also our ally. I am saying no. Very upset about the hit to prestige. But honestly, I don't see anything to gain from fighting Poland at this stage. Plus I have no manpower and all my armies are devastated. I could have sworn we're allied. No, we're not. Well, they're at war now, so I'm not allying them in case they try and drag me into a war. But maybe I should just avoid allying either of them. Diplomat in Russia. Let's just sabotage your reputation and have done with it. You can have that in thanks for all the sowing discontent that you did. I'm going to try to improve relations with Spain and Portugal, because I ain't going to be attacking them now. Improve relations with Great Britain. Are we still allies? We are still allies. Since they haven't tried to drag me into a war. Go. Apparently we're now losing money again. It's amazing how easy it is to lose money. Still persevere until the next trade idea, which will hopefully give us something else to help us gain money. We don't need to embrace any more institutions, so it doesn't actually matter as long as we stay afloat. At this stage. Okay, well, having reached 1805, I think I'm going to call it there. Just make this one more general. I do want to get the armies back up to scratch if possible. Navy if we can, maybe, if we've got the money. Nicer it would have been to build the Suez Canal. I doubt we're going to get 20,000 ducats in time. But never mind. So yeah, I suspect next episode will be the last one. So yeah, I'll see you then.